change the sheets on my couch like every day because Zeus is shooting his coat. It's like really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. So I'm gonna change the couch covers. I just pulled them off and put them in the washer and just talk with you guys, if you guys don't mind. But yeah, I got a bunch of flat sheets from Amazon thanks to Risa. Y'all remember my Risa? She told me, she said, I was buying like king size, you know, like a set. That's the only way you can buy them. I couldn't just get the flat sheets for my couch. And she told me, go on Amazon. They sell them like flat sheets only. And they have them like in a set of 6 for under $40. So worth it. That's 2 sets of sheets for, you know, changing. Anyways, that was last year. I think I'm going to have to order some more. These are getting kind of old. And I think one of them has a hole. But, yeah, this is my routine. So, it's good for me to get up and move around. So, I'm not doing too much. The biggest thing is they don't want me lifting anything over 10 pounds. And you know, whoops, your arms are like 10 pounds. Okay, I have dogs. Could you move for a minute, Maverick? Thank you, sweetheart. There. Yeah, I have to cover my couches. It would be one hairy mess. And I still shave vacuum. Look at it. There's hair on these sheets still. Zeus, you are shedding so bad. The hair won't even come out. And it's that fine hair. It's his undercoat. What? I'm going to put these back in the dryer and see if it'll come off. Yeah, the hair's not coming off these sheets. They're static. I'm gonna go put a lint. I got some lint sheets. Okay. So much for all that. Yeah, I got some Snuggle lint sheets. We ran out of them and I forgot. I got them now. I got them. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I found some other sheets. It's like hit the fine undercoat and it's not wanting to come off. You know, it's time for me to buy new sheets anyways. I think I might buy some sheets with some color. You know? I would like to buy like some nice covers for this L-shaped couch, but you gotta, I don't know, maybe I'll order something. You know, they have stuff, they're expensive, but I have to measure, you know. Oh, I've got all these charger cables. But yeah, we're gonna have gray and white stripes. But I'm gonna do this side first because I gotta pull my shelves out. One of these days I'm gonna put wheels under those shelves when I'm feeling better. Because I would like to put them in a square and put some plywood and put Formica, like make it a countertop and make it like a center island for all my crafts. And it'll also hold yarn. One of these days I'm going to do it. Have y'all checked out Jennifer Simmons Stitches redid her yarn room? I love the color. It's cheerful. And I think color affects your mood. mean, I love light gray. I won't change the color of my room. Painting. Last time I painted, I hurt so bad afterwards. So, and I can't get my kids to help me paint. They'll do anything for me but paint. They know I can hire somebody, I guess. So, one down. Here's a fitted sheet to go around. What did I do with that pillow? Oh, it fell on the floor. If you guys are bored, I understand. But I promise I got more content. I got some yarn content coming up here in this video. I may have to edit some of this out, but I have a plan for today. I'm going to do a tutorial from another popular designer. It's, whoops, it's upside down. The designer is she's got a bunch of abbreviations. It's TCDDIY. Oh, something I wanted to tell you. Yesterday's video or this morning's video, some of you commented when I first put it up and asked me where I got the yarn for that blanket right there. It's toy box yarn. I'll show you. It was clearanced. I got it really cheap. I think it was Hirschner's or Aberdeen wool. You guys just look it up. It's called Premier Toy Box, and it is it's number 5. It comes in 109 yards. The color is, this is Lincoln log, and this one is Hula Hoop. I've had this yarn for a really long time, and I actually put it in one of my cinnamon stitches blankets. Let me show you that one right there. And I used it, and then I loved it so much I ordered more, and it was on clearance. So I don't know if it's probably discontinued, but I love this yarn. It works up fast because it's a number 5. When you wash it, it comes out so soft. It's soft before you wash it, but I have a bunch of it. I've got probably about 5 bags in my yarn room, in the other room, but I absolutely love this yarn, and I'm making boggy blankets with it. They have another color. Hang on, let me show you. This is the other. Sometimes I get yarn hauls I don't share with you. It's extra stuff, but this is the other color. Isn't that pretty? And that'd be a pretty blanket. And it's called Rocking Horse. Isn't that beautiful? I don't think I've used this yet, but I have. This is what I have. I have, I think, like 4 bags of this and only a couple bags of this. And I think I only have 4 left of this. So it's going to be, what I have left is going to be a boggy blanket. If I had a bunch of it, I could put it in a giveaway if everybody likes it, but I don't have enough. So, and again, to remind you, it's mentioning giveaway. I have a giveaway going on, but you got to watch the video. It says, is it special announcement or something like that? I never put giveaway because of trolls, you know. I mean, I know a lot of people watch my channel and they don't comment. I do the same. It's impossible to comment on everybody's video, you know? And even, you know, sometimes it's hard for me to keep up, but I do read them. But typing, what happens when you type, it goes back to the beginning. And then you got to go, it's not always easy. So I comment on some, but I can't comment on all of them, but I do read them all. I kind of got really behind when I had the heart attack, so but every day I catch up. Zuzi, you of all people are not supposed to be on the couch. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Over here. You have to get over here, and I can't lift you. You need to get over here. Get up. Stand up. Look at him. He's got his brakes on. Over here. Over here. Zuzi, get up. Thank you. Okay, lay down. Lay down. He's usually pretty good about not getting on the couch when I don't have a cover on it. Now he knows he's where he's supposed to be. So I just don't want y'all. Yeah, now you can see me. So I have to push my shelves out. And pray no yarn falls out the back. It's these little skeins from Yarn Bee, Hobby Lobby. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. So I can tuck that sheet behind the couch. This is usually once a week routine, but it's been every day until I can get my groomer here. And every time Zeus shoots his coat, his face gets whiter and his feet gray. This couch has been awesome. I got my money's worth. I think I paid like $300 or $400 for it, used from one of my daughter's girlfriends. And yeah, that was 10 years ago. They don't make them comfortable anymore. They put cheap stuffing in them. But I've actually changed the stuffing in these pillows from my polyfill to foam from Hobby Lobby, or not Hobby Lobby, I think it was Michael's, the last time I filled a couple of them. I just think it's better, a little more expensive, but it's all good. So, this is my workout for the morning. And then we're going to get cranking on crochet. So, that sweater that I'm making, this is one of the two colors that I wound up. And I'm going to do a row of color. And then I'm going to do, this is that stitch from Olga. I can't remember her last name. I should. Shame on me. I don't know where my remote is. Glasses, scissors, my project. I'm using Sugar Wheel Cotton Solid. And then this is that 101 stitch from Hobby Lobby, the teal. And they're both number 3 cotton. I don't know if the 101 is 100% cotton. It's Stitch 101 acetate, and it's 100% acetate. So, and then I got my remote. I got this cover on Temu for like $1 or something. I can find my Fire Stick a lot easier. The black always blended with the couch or under the couch, but this, I have, knock on wood, I haven't lost it. I've put it around, but I was able to see it. Because if you look at my counter, no matter how many times I clean it off, look at all the stuff on it. It's full of day-to-day activity. Oh, here's some more colors that I turned in tomorrow. They're all the 101. And the white, I forgot to show you guys the white yarn. It's a loops and thread. I don't know where any more white ones are, but I got a pink one. It's called Capri Tencel, but I used this, but it was white. And there's 273 yards. It's a number 3. It's a very light number 3. I would say it's a number 2, almost close to a 1, but I've got these 2 colors. Every color that I had in 101, so I'm using up some of my Hobby Lobby clearance yarn. Then this. So I got all these colors along with the teal, and using the sugar wheel as a contrast. What I'm doing is, I did a chain of 50, 100, 150 is what I did. So here's, because I'm doing raglan, so I did 25 here and here, that's the shoulders, and I did 50 across the front and 50 across the back. And it's kind of big, but I'm gonna attach a ribbing. I'm gonna do a ribbing. So I want this to be a big sweater, so the ribbing's gonna be about like that. So I left room for the ribbing. Usually I start the ribbing, but I didn't this time. I know how to attach it properly. So, and then I'm gonna go down and then attach the ribbing. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna do long sleeves. So, and even if it's low, I don't care. I can wear a tank top under it. It's gonna be a sweater, a cozy sweater. But I wanna see how it looks topping the yarn with this white. You guys saw that Christmas hat that I made one year. I topped with variegated Christmas yarn. I did a sweater too. It turned out beautiful. It looked like little roses were on top of each stitch. But what you do is, normally you will chain 3 and go in between. You got 3 double crochets, which makes a granny stitch. And then you would like single crochet in that first space between the first 2 double crochets. You'll do a single crochet, chain 3, and then single crochet into the next, in between the next 2 double crochets, and then chain 3, and you go on around, and then the next row you do in color. It makes the garment pop. If you look at the tutorial that I got that stitch from, the lady's name is Olga Blanket is what I call it. Her name is Olga Poltava. I can never remember that, but she has a blanket. It's called How to Crochet 2-Color Granny Square for a Baby Blanket Afghan. But in that tutorial, she has this cool stitch where she puts another color on top of a granny stitch, and she works it in the round. It's absolutely gorgeous. I discovered this by Deborah, the Canadian crocheter. She's the one that she made a blanket and put it out there, and this tutorial went viral. It's actually awesome. So if you haven't heard of it, I'm surprised. But that's what kind of what I'm going off of. That's how I learned the stitch, was from this tutorial, and it's made a few things that I've made beautiful. I gave my Christmas sweater to Dallas. You guys saw her pop in a couple videos. She used to work for me when I first started Dormeyer Doors. She did everything for me, from working at the office to she cleaned my house. She babysat my dogs. She was just like my personal assistant. She did whatever I asked her to do, and she was on my payroll. And while she worked for me, I let her go to school online whenever, she wasn't busy. And now she's a registered nurse. I'm so proud of her. And she's not so crazy busy now, I guess. Well, she said she missed me. I missed her too. I ran into her, and it's like we clicked again, and we're doing things together. And I'm just so proud of her. And I met her little sister just the other day, who looks just like her, but she's like, I think she's like 8 or 9. She might be older. I don't know, but she was absolutely a mini Dallas. It's so funny. But I love Dallas. She came over last night with a friend. They went swimming in my pool last night. We went riding on the side-by-side. We took it out cruising. So it was me, and Alice is 20, I think she's 22 now. So, but she's grown up. Very bright young lady, but we had fun. Okay, let's get back to my crochet. Anyway, she's the one that got me into crochet. She brought in some loom stuff, and I was like, what are you doing? And she showed me. She was making headbands, and I was like, I want to do that, because I had just quit smoking. And yeah, look what it's turned into. She doesn't crochet. I started crocheting. I was like, there's got to be a faster way to do this. And I started watching tutorials, but yeah, I love Dallas, and I'm glad she's back in my life. She's always been there, a phone call away, but it's one of those relationships. No matter what, I'm here if you need me, and if life's busy, that's good too, But yeah, now she's a nurse, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else she accomplishes. So, okay, so I showed you this, and so I'm going to do the white, chain 3, and because this is a V-stitch and not a granny stitch with three double crochets, I am skipping the V-stitch, but I'm chaining 3 over it and going into the stitch on the side. See the V-stitch? That's the V-stitch. I am going on each side of the V-stitch. So future video will show you what it looks like. So in every row I'm going to change colors, and I learned how to do that thumb knot where you don't have to weave in ends, because you connect the colors together. So far so good. See, I got a little bit of a knot there, but I don't have, knots bother people, but I would rather have a little tiny knot. It's going to be covered up by the next row of yarn, and not have to sew in all those ends. I'll have a few to sew in, but not many. Last night I stabbed my hand. We have a gate at the pool, and we had to fix the lock and put a screw through it. Well, we got to cut the tip on the other side. It poked me. It hurt. All right, so that is that sweater, but I want to do that tutorial today with the tank top tutorial. It's adorable, y'all, and I want to use this yarn. This is Hirschner's yarn, July, and this is discontinued, but they still sell it, but it's under a different name and a different brand. But I'll show you. I ordered some, so I'll share it with you when my order comes in. But it's the same yarn. I wanted to get more, and I found it, but it was under another name. So, and I can't remember the name. They did that with Nova yarn. They were selling Nova yarn, and then they put a different ball band on it. It wasn't Nova anymore, and it went a lot cheaper. What was so weird about that yarn, the Nova yarn, some of it was really soft and some of it felt woolly. It was acrylic yarn, but it's just weird. I mean, you could have a bag of this, 2 bags, they look the same. Open one, it's soft. The other, it's not so soft. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but enough for me. I could tell that it wasn't as soft. Oh. Somebody needs to invent something for these cords. I got them going everywhere. I did buy, this is really cool. Let me show you. Hold on. I did buy this from Temu. It's a retractable, and I think I've showed you guys, but it's awesome. In the car, it's retractable. You don't have all these long wires. But what I like about this for in the house, is, look at this mess. Can you see? Hot mess. This is a hot mess. But, oh, see these? It's a different type of thing, so I can't use that plug-in. But, oh, I got one right here. This is driving me crazy. You have to have 5 different types of plug-ins for all your electronics. It's insane. So I have my phone. I have my neck light, major necessity, and then I'm talking on my iPad, which I can't bring it over here because that's what I'm recording this on right now. But you have my iPad, right? So, but you gotta have the USB type. I got 3 USB things in here in case I need to connect an extra phone, which I do. So, okay, I'm gonna plug it in to this extension cord. I know it's ghetto, but it is what it is. Okay, everything turned on. And then I got this. So I have the C, I think it's called the C gadget, the good old fashioned one before iPhones, and then I got the iPhone one. And it's all retractable. It's not real long, but it is, but I mean, it's a cord. So I'm gonna plug it in to here. And I can plug, where's my other iPad? I have another iPad, and it's a cellular one. Isn't that terrible? I can't find my iPad. It's my second iPad. Oh, here it is. So I do download a lot of videos, YouTube, so I can plug my iPad in. The other iPad, because that's the C gadget, and then my neck light. I crochet at night with all the lights out. So yeah, everything's charging, and I don't have all this nightmare of a mess other than what I'm recording on right now. But I can move that over here, and then I would lose that. So I got rid of one wild cord. Oh. Let's see. What is that? Okay, that is a C. That iPad's a C. So I'm still short, but I've got an iPhone or Apple phone charger. But I guess I can share this with, so I still have this cord. We have this, and we can retract it so it's not so crazy, right? So we've lost all these cords. Isn't that awesome? Well, my cell phone, but you get the picture. I could actually put this over here. Yeah. Okay. So let's try this again. We have a jack that goes into the wall that has 3 USB. I only need one, but if I needed to charge a third one, I could. And we've got 3 things that we can charge on here. Okay? One is my iPad. One is my other iPad that technically is for my cell phone. For my cell phone. Okay. And I can stretch this out. So all of this will be waiting for me tonight. But yeah, I think it's a little better. Actually, I need one more, and I do have one more on its way. I ordered a red one, but the good part is I got it from Temu for $1.89, something like that, really cheap, worth every penny. I mean, where can you buy a jack for $1.89? And I'll let you know if it dies soon. Some of them die. That's such an ugly word, isn't it? Some of them just, they don't survive. I've got a mess of this 101 stitch. I got it over here in the chair. Oh. You know, when you're making a project, you pull out yarn and it just, it's a trail of a mess. But I can put it back. But I'm not going to put it back till I'm done. But all of these cords are not on the counter now. Yay! So, and I have a basket that I can put them in my closet, electronic basket. But yeah, now you can see my countertop. It's not full of cords. I did make a little scrubby with some of my, it's Yarn Bee. I don't have the skein. I used up the end of it. But I was going to do red, white, and blue, but I only got one made. And it's scrubby yarn. And this is nice yarn. It's only sold at Hobby Lobby. But yeah, so I got one scrubby made. One finished object. Yeah. What else? What else do I have going on? That's about it. I'm going to start this tank top. And I can't wait to show you guys what it's going to look like. And I don't know if I should use the cotton sprout. I'm thinking about using the cotton sprout. What do y'all think? Should I use black? Well, by the time you guys see this, no, I'm not. I'm not using cotton sprout. There I go again, getting distracted. Probably should use cotton, but I'm going to use this this other yarn from Hirschner's because I want to see how it works out. So I think it's really pretty. I bought several colors, but this one color I absolutely love, and I showed it to you just a second ago. Where do you put your tubing for your oxygen machine? I'm still on an oxygen machine. I have a sleep study scheduled for next Friday, the 4th. I think it's on the 14th. So, because my O2 sats drop really low when I'm sleeping. There. You have to put your head on my pillow, you hairy dog. Oh, my Xuxie. Mama loves you. Look at him. Whoops. He did this a couple years ago. He had a really bad episode of shooting his coat. I usually keep him pretty well shaved, but I let his hair grow out this year, regretfully. We're not going to do that again. He's not crazy about getting shaved, but he feels good, especially in the summer, you know. It feels good, huh? He gets all zoomy zoom once I shave him. He runs around the yard and gets his pretty shaved coat dirty. Huh. But at least we have grass. And all that lime rock is gone now that we paved the driveway, so it's really nice. So now I got my spot, the dog spot. The only thing I gotta do is pillowcases now. And they really don't get near my pillowcases. Yeah, there's hair on that one. And I'm washing all the sheets again. Maybe that undercoat will come off of them. But yeah, the hair's drying them crazy. So, yeah, keeping up with this stuff, it's hard. I want to get in my yarn room and start boxing up yarn. I want to do mystery boxes. But I'm not in no hurry to do it. I need help. And I know Shay will help me. And maybe Dallas. Dallas might want to help. She's the one that started this. I always tell her, it's your fault. Whoops. All right. I got one more of my pillow to cover. I think. There's a couple hairs on it. I'm not putting that on there because I just did all that because of hair. Alright. I'll be back. Come here. Let me see. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Look who's here. Miss Susie Q. You took her ball from her. That's not nice. Where's your ball? She dropped it. Let's get your ball. Stop. No barking. Susie. Oh my gosh, you can't get through them. Let's show everybody. She got a yellow ball too. She loves it. Stop. She loves her ball. She loves her ball. Yes, she does. Okay, and Marley likes to take her ball from her. Come here, Marley. Get her ball. Now she's chasing Marley. It's pretty funny. Let's see. Get her ball. Come here, Susie. She's thirsty. Still got a pretty ball. You're so pretty. Yes, you are. You're going to be nice and share it? Huh? You're going to be nice and share it? Oh, Susie. There's your ball. Get it, Susie. So get it. Get your ball. It's right here. Right here. Not enough time. There we go. Get your ball. Marley's such a good sport. Get the ball. Get your ball. Pooh Bear. What are you doing? Oh, she left the room. That's funny. Oh, they're a hot mess. So, and speaking of hot, I need to get out of this sweatshirt. You guys, I know it's warm here in Florida, but I keep my room 61 degrees. Look what I found in my linen closet with my sheets. It's a circle. I don't know. Soft yarn. I don't know what it went to. Black. That's the second time we brought up black in my world here of yarn. Ugh. Gonna have to clean out some of my project bags from the trip. So I got yarn that I'm no longer using in them. Look what I did to my oxygen cannula, nasal cannula. Because that plastic was bothering my ears. Oh, it works. It's all that matters. But yeah, I got some project bags. This had that sweater I made, the short sleeve sweater yarn in here. And my favorite new yarn that nobody likes, limited edition by Lion Brand. I love that yarn. And then this, I never had to use that one. That KC yarn. This was that stuff that I frogged out of the sweater. I had put it in that sweater and it did not look right. I think it'll look good in something else. You know what? It's giving me an idea. That's what I should do the tank. No, I can't. I want to use that other yarn. Here's all my earbuds and ear plugs for all the snoring people. I can't sleep with snoring people, and I snore too. I got all my hooks in here. I took this on vacation, so I need to put up my darning needles. But this bag that I'm cleaning out is a bag from Temu, and it was great. You know, I kept it on the floorboard of the front seat, put my earbuds in there so I could listen to YouTube while my husband was driving and listening to his music. So it worked out great, and it's got so many compartments up, all kinds of stuff. Room cards. It's got all kinds of compartments. It's got compartments for your hooks. What's in here? Ah, there's a hook in here. A number 4. So, but it's now officially cleaned out. A couple stitch markers. And a bobby pin. Not a bobby pin, a safety pin. But yeah. Yep, I was packed. But all this cotton yarn. And that's 101 acetate. So, and I got dirty napkins. What is that? Weavers Guild of Greater Kansas City. That I think I got that on the counter because they do weaving in that shop. The Yarn Barn. So, okay, let's put this up. So I got one project bag, and I'm gonna put these in it so Miss Susie doesn't get a hold of it. She's my biggest problem when it comes to unwinding yarn. And I've got this. I'm gonna have to frog this because I'm going to do it differently. So, and I'm using a number 5 dot hook. I ordered 2 more sets, maybe 3. I don't know. I already have 3 sets, but I ordered 2 more sets. I love these hooks. So, they're still playing with that yellow ball. It was going to be a Pokemon ball, but I used a different yarn. You okay, baby? Where'd she go? Marley! She tripped over me and ran into my foot. That hurt. I know it did. I felt it. She's getting so big. Look at how big she's getting. And she had a haircut a week ago. Jess, I need another haircut. I think we're going to cut her a little bit closer. Because it's hot. It's a hot summer. And you're on my pillow with no cover. What? Boy! You know what I haven't done is taken my blood pressure this morning. I took my medicines, but my blood pressure's been pretty good. I've been feeling good, so I didn't take my blood pressure. But I need to. Okay. The couch is dressed. And yarn is in a yarn bag. There's no pattern, it's just me. I'm gonna go round and round and crochet to my body. Got some scissors, my hook, got my remote where I can see it. There's more yarn that I got put away. Y'all would not believe the hair that was in the lint thing. Yep, the hair, it's gone. It's gone. I put some Snuggle dryer sheets and that let the hair let go of the blanket. So I've got an extra sheet. I still got a few more in the washer I gotta dry. So 2 down. Come on. I don't fold sheets very good. Dog sheets in particular. They go into a container. It's a plastic container I have on the floor in my linen closet with all my dog's stuff. Blankets and sheets. It's a nice container. I got it from Big Lots. It's got holes in it so things can breathe. Because Florida's so humid. I had to get a dehumidifier for my air conditioning system because one day I walked into the house and it smelled like mold. And I called the air conditioner guy and I have like this blue light system now, and it went away. It went away, but yeah, the humidity's really bad here, and I'm sweating bullets. So let me go change into something a little cooler. I'm back. I feel better. This room, my husband had the ceiling blown in insulation to keep it cooler, and it's not working. So this back wall, the only way for us to insulate it is to rip the hardy board off the outside of the house and insulate it. So we're gonna have to do that. The problem is finding somebody that will do it. My son-in-law's too busy. Everybody's too busy. I'm gonna ask, I think Tim's gonna ask our shop foreman. But let's get back to the yarn. Okay, this is the yarn that I'm going to use for that little tank top tutorial, and I want to show you what it looks like. But yeah, that's what I want to do today. It's supposed to be like a one-day project. Here it is. Let me turn you around.
A cami meets superhero and great things in soup. There's texture, ribbing, and the simplest of straps.
That's the tank top I want to make. It looks pretty simple, the pattern. I know there's a tank top you can start with the straps. I want to do that one, but this one I'm going to do with this yarn. It's an anti-pilling. I probably should use cotton, but I want to see how this works up. So, because there's single crochet, half double crochet, and then there's a Susan stitch, I believe is what she's calling it, which is a single crochet and a double in the same stitch, that she uses as, I think, the trim and then the top. And then she uses half double crochet in the back loop, you know, give it the up and down ribbing, like a kind of a ribbing. So anyways, I cleaned out that yarn bag and I messed up my cart. It's got hooks. I found my blue bag. I lost this bag. I lost it. I haven't been able to find it since I got back from vacation. I found it. It was in plain sight. Not crazy, but yeah. So put some of my hooks in the bag, and then some of them I want to keep out. Another hook that I really like is the prim hooks. I like it with bigger yarn. It has a better point than my favorite clover hook. I mean, I've seen them more round than this, but if I have a stitch that I'm having difficult getting in, it's a big hook, I'll use my prim. It just seems to sometimes be easier to get into difficult stitches. So if I remember not to crochet so tightly, but yeah, so I'm gonna keep that out and put my darning needles away. Oh my goodness, what a mess. And somehow, this is a little tray that I keep on my cart. It's got got my gum. And I got all my hooks. I'm not sure what size hook I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use a number 5. And it's got something on it. I don't know what's on it. It's sticky. It's probably gum. So I'm going to use this one. Write down in a notepad what size hook I'm using. It's a mess. But I got everything in my little sheet. You guys. I love this little thing. And I'm missing, oh, here it is. I keep all my darning needles balled up yarn, and where I put them is, I'll show you. This thing is supposed to hold a cell phone. Wait, what is that right there? Oh, it's not. Right here. But what I do is I stuff this yarn in here, and I keep all my darning needles in there. I took it out because I wanted to use it for my phone, but yeah, and it stays in there. And I don't know why, but this is in backwards. All right, make me look bad. But yeah, you can just pop them in and out. Right here at my little table. And since I got scammed, my card was red. I found my thing, so I'm putting all my cards in here. It protects it from being scammed. So yeah, what a pain in the butt. I had to change Amazon, all that stuff. You know, payments were declined, and I didn't, if you're not paying attention, you know. Famous last words, Nancy's not paying attention. Something I discovered when I was getting dressed after taking a shower, I'm starting to bruise because I'm on blood thinners. I guess I need to be careful. I got another one like right there. I got a few on my legs. So I need to be careful. That's an age spot, I think. No, it's a bruise. I can feel it. Am I crazy? But yeah, I'm on a blood thinner, so I gotta be careful. I'm a porcelain doll. I forgot to turn in one of my room cards. And uh-oh, there went my gum. Dang it. It busted open. I got a $20 coupon for Columbia. Yes, I will use that. All right. I'm being summoned to Zoom. I'll be back. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm probably not going to get very far in this I've been just chattering away today, but I need to work on it so I can remember this stitch. The way she's got this pattern, it's not something easy for me to remember. Zeus, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kick you. Accidentally kicked him. You okay? I know you're okay. You see that tail? Wiggle your tail. Again. Again. I love my poo. My sweet Marley. My Marley. My Ma Bear. No, I'm not petting you. I'm crocheting. I'm not petting you. Alright, I'm supposed to leave 2 at the end here. And when you're going up top, that's called the odd. She was calling it the odd and even rows. Confusing because she didn't explain which was which. You had to, I mean, she was talking about it while she was on it, but she didn't say it's this one. She didn't tell me how to decipher, how she was deciphering odd and even. I figured it out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then in the back loop all the way down. And this is the even row. And you're going down to the waist line. How was I supposed to know that? But it's a little confusing, but the top, this is going to be under the arm, and then you just do increases, and then the increases also have a different pattern, and also the bottom has a different pattern, right? No, what am I doing wrong? I guess, yeah, how? There's something she hasn't explained, or is there something I missed? I better watch, because there is a different pattern in the top of this. I'll be back. Hey y'all. This video is too long, so I'm going to have to end the video here. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Mwah. Sorry about that. I'll share what I was working on today. Hopefully I'll gain some ground here. I need to get off my phone and just start crocheting. I've been playing most of the day. Bye y'all.